Have you ever pondered the complex saga of Israel and its evolution? The story unfolds like a gripping novel, laced with elements of religion, politics, and human rights. Today, we delve into this intriguing narrative, tracing the journey from the birth of Judaism, the advent of Zionism, to the current state of affairs. In the beginning, there was Judaism, an ancient monotheistic religion rich in history and tradition. Then came Zionism, a nationalist movement that emerged in the late 19th century, advocating for the re-establishment of a Jewish homeland in the territory defined as the historic Land of Israel. This was not a mere adoption of a religious doctrine. Rather, it was a transformation, a shift from a spiritual ideology to a political one. Zionism, in essence, borrowed the cloak of Judaism, redefining it in the process. But the tale doesn't end there. The creation of Israel in 1948 brought about a sea change not just in the region but globally. The land, once shared by various ethnic and religious communities, became a hotbed of territorial disputes. The aftermath saw a spark of terrorism, a tragic consequence of land and identity disputes. As the wheels of time turned, houses that once echoed with the laughter and tears of their original inhabitants were appropriated, their rightful owners displaced. These homes were transformed into lodgings for the new occupants, a stark reminder of the changing demographic landscape. And then came the allegations of organ trafficking. Reports surfaced of illicit organ trading, casting a shadow over the nation's medical ethics. Israel found itself at the heart of these allegations, a dubious honor indeed. The narrative also weaves in the thread of stolen rights, a sacrifice at the altar of injustice. The Palestinian people, who have called this land home for generations, find themselves struggling in a constant fight for their basic rights and freedoms. Now, there are concerns that Israel seeks to claim all of Palestine, transforming it entirely into Israeli territory. This raises the question, where does it end? If everything is taken, will the taking stop? The answer, unfortunately, seems to be a resounding no. If history is any indication, the cycle will continue unless we, as a global community, take a stand. The story of Israel is not just a tale of a nation. It's a reflection of humanity's struggle for identity, justice, and survival. It's a call for us to remember that the rights of one group cannot be built on the denial of rights to another. This is not a call to choose sides, but rather a plea to recognize and respect the inherent rights and dignities of all people. It's an invitation to engage in dialogue, to educate ourselves, and to foster understanding. So don't just watch the world from the sidelines. Take a step. Learn more about the complex history and current situation in Israel and Palestine. Engage in informed discussions. Advocate for justice, peace, and mutual respect. Because remember, if we don't act today, we might find ourselves in a world where nothing is safe from being taken away.